Hey dog, you can already see guest requests. Cool dog.
Alexander's army was well maintained despite the campaigns of the Hellenic League.
Remember when this one was like, hey dog?
Years since crossing the Hellespont. Estimates suggest that Alexander's army numbered between 40 and 50,000 and was a mixture of infantry and cavalry. Despite Galgamela referring to the name
no
of a hill
camera.
near the village, the actual site that Darius decided to lay wait for Alexander was on open plains, quite different from Issus. Darius did not want to lose the advantage of his greater numbers, so wanted to capitalise on the chariots within his army, which relied on open flat plains to be at their most effective. When Alexander was aware of Darius' position in Mesopotamia, Alexander decided that he was ready to confront him. Alexander would need to cross both of the rivers of Mesopotamia to reach Galgamela, the first of which was the Euphrates.
Oh, did you have 119 people?
When a Persian commander called Mazias
I like it when you click that button and
army
it's like, no.
bridging the Euphrates,
Really?
rather than engage with him, he withdrew and
Yeah, it was
scorched the
one of
land,
my favorite things where you
denying
3 and 4
Alexander
minutes.
any opportunity to use
Lost
the land
connection.
to feed his army. So Alexander would have to make a long detour
You're
to
getting
reach the second
more
river's
than
valley, the Tigris.
99% with a similar father.
While Alexander was negotiating his detour, Darius would be able to prepare to face the same tactician and tactics that had defeated him at Issus.
Cool, man.
That Alexander's elite force was his companion cavalry.
Alright, here we go.
That Alexander deployed different aspects of his army in a bid to make an opening for the companion cavalry to exploit. So Darius began to prepare for this by setting up stakes and snares around his position to hinder the cavalry. Contemporary sources might have us believe that Darius had an army of 1 million, but in reality it would have been substantially less.
You ever watch Family Guy with yours?
However, he would surely have had
Many times.
Alexander vastly outnumbered. Eventually, Alexander would reach high grounds where he could look down upon the Persian army and survey the scene of the imminent battle. This would have been where Alexander would have drawn up his plans, but Alexander did not seem in any way intimidated by the fact that he was outnumbered. While camping on the hill overlooking the Persians, Alexander is reported to have slept
Cloud systems suck.
confident on his
There's no-
invincibility. The date of the battle has been
Put the
determined
bitch down.
to be the 1st of October, 331 BCE. Alexander set up a wing of cavalry on the left-hand side of his formation. This would be under the watchful eye of his trusted commander, Parmenion. This was similar to his formation at Issus. The Hellenic centre was filled with Sarissa spear-wielding phalanxes, supported by freestanding shield-bearing hoplites, slingers, and archers. On the right, Alexander and the companion cavalry, which had provided the killer blow in their own historical battles. The Persians would also set up their cavalry on their flanks. With their larger numbers, they would be attempting to win the flanks, something that they lost control of at Issus, potentially encircle the entire Hellenic army.
Because the file cannot be saved, yo.
The middle of the Persian formation contained their infantry. The Persian army would be accompanied by chariots, and also, thanks to their vast and diverse empire, more elephants were brought in to potentially upset the Hellenic cavalry. The Battle of Galgamela. Both monarchs had gone to great lengths to prepare for this pivotal day. The result of this day would have had very real repercussions for just about every
bro, what are you
in the known
doing?
world. Both monarchs may have felt confident of victory. Alexander would have felt unbeatable, especially with the mythological aspect of his aura. Darius picked the battlefield and prepared for Alexander's arrival with a considerably larger
Remember
force.
when this one was like, oh yeah.
It may have been around midday when Alexander's army approached Darius's. Alexander would use a tactic that he had used in the past by feinting attacks to try to entice Darius's cavalry to break ranks and advance. Darius seemingly allowed his cavalry to advance. There are very good reasons why we tentatively describe what happened. Firstly, we have to try and read through the lines, especially when the account has been written by someone pro-Macedonian, purely because they would want to paint Alexander in a good light, especially by exaggerating the Persian numbers, so that Alexander versus a million Persians sounds incredibly heroic. However, there is a reality about tens of thousands doing battle on these open plains with an incredible amount of sand and dust would have been kicked up into the air, making visual mobility incredibly difficult. So no one would have been able to see what was going on, including both Alexander and Darius. So we tried to collate a likely sequence of events based on what we know and what we believe was likely. The Persian cavalry attacked from both sides, so not only were Parmenions' left-hand flank come up against the attack, but Darius also attacked the opposite side, where Alexander and his dangerous companion cavalry were positioned. Then there may have been a Persian cavalry charge through the centre of the Hellenic line that would somehow avoid Macedonian phalanxes, and even according to some reports, reach and raid the Macedonian camp. However, when Darius released chariots through the middle, it seems that they would become neutralised with projectile attacks from the slingers and archers. The Macedonians were being overrun, and the phalanxes continued to dutifully advance. The chaos caused by the Persians within the Macedonian ranks did not cause Alexander to lose his position. This is often what we have seen with previous battles between the Macedonians and the Persians, where the Persians lost their discipline often due to the companion cavalry and their ability to cause problems in the Persian ranks. The discipline of the Sarissa will then tightly packed Macedonian phalanx advancing first on the battlefield, despite the information.
50 Shades Freed by E.L. James. Read for you by Becca Bateau. Prologue. Mommy. Mommy is asleep on the floor. She has been asleep for a long time. I brush her hair because she likes that. She doesn't wake up. I shake her. Mommy, my tummy hurts. It is hungry. He isn't here. I am thirsty. In the kitchen, I pull a chair to the sink and I have a drink. The water splashes over my blue sweater. Mommy is still asleep. Mommy, wake up. She lies still. She is cold. I fetch my blankie and I cover Mommy, and I lie down on the sticky green rug beside her. Mommy is still asleep. I have 2 toy cars. They race by the floor where Mommy is sleeping. I think Mommy is sick. I search for something to eat. In the freezer, I find peas. They are cold. I eat them slowly. They make my tummy hurt. I sleep beside Mommy. The peas are gone. In the freezer is something. It smells funny. I lick it and my tongue is stuck to it. I eat it slowly. It tastes nasty. I drink some water. I play with my cars, and I sleep beside Mommy. Mommy is so cold, and she won't wake up. The door crashes open. I cover Mommy with my blankie. He's here. Fuck! What the fuck happened here? Oh, the crazy fucked up bitch. Shit. Fuck. Get out of my way, you little shit. He kicks me, and I hit my head on the floor. My head hurts. He calls somebody, and he goes. He locks the door. I lay down beside Mommy. My head hurts. The lady policeman is here. No, no, no. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I stay by Mommy. No, stay away from me. The lady policeman has my blankie, and she grabs me. I scream, Mommy, Mommy, I want my Mommy. The words are gone. I can't say the words. Mommy can't hear me. I have no words. Christian! Christian! Her voice is urgent, pulling him from the depths of his nightmare, the depths of his despair. I'm here! I'm here! He wakes, and she's leaning over him, grasping his shoulders, shaking him, her face etched with anguish, blue eyes wide and brimming with tears. Anna. His voice is a breathless whisper, the taste of fear tarnishing his mouth. You are here. Of course I'm here. I had a dream. I know. I'm here. I'm here. Anna. He breathes her name, and it's a talisman against the black, choking panic coursing through his body. Hush! I'm here. She curls around him, her limbs cocooning him, her warmth leaching into his body, forcing back the shadows, forcing back the fear. She is sunshine. She is light. She is his. Please, let's not fight. His voice is hoarse as he wraps his arms around her. Okay. The vows. No obeying. I can do that. We'll find a way. The words rush out of his mouth in a tumble of emotion and confusion and anxiety. Yes, we will. We'll always find a way. She whispers, and her lips are on his, silencing him, bringing him back to the now. Chapter 1. I stare up through gaps in the seagrass parasol at the bluest of skies, summer blue, Mediterranean blue. With a contented sigh, Christian is beside me, stretched out on a sun lounger. My husband, my hot, beautiful husband, shirtless and in cut-off jeans, is reading a book predicting the collapse of the Western banking system. By all accounts, it's a page-turner. I haven't seen him sit this still, ever. He looks more like a student than the hotshot CEO of one of the top privately owned companies in the United States. On the final leg of our honeymoon, we laze in the afternoon sun on the beach at the aptly named Beach Plaza Monte Carlo in Monaco. Although we're not actually staying in this hotel. I open my eyes and gaze out at the fair lady anchored in the harbor. We are staying, of course, on board a luxury motor yacht. Built in 1928, she floats majestically on the water, queen of all the yachts in the harbor. She looks like a child's wind-up toy. Christian loves her. I suspect he's tempted to buy her. Honestly, boys and their toys. Sitting back, I listen to the Christian Grey mix on my new iPod and doze in the late afternoon sun, idly remembering his proposal. Oh, his dreamy proposal in the boathouse. I can almost smell the scent of the meadow flowers. Can we marry tomorrow? Christian murmurs softly in my ear. I am sprawled on his chest in the flowery bower in the boathouse, sated from our passionate lovemaking. Is that a yes? I hear his hopeful surprise. A no?
Get ready for it next week.
I sense his grin.
Very
Miss Steele,
complex
are you incoherent?
events, but
I grin.
fascinating, absolutely fascinating.
He laughs and hugs me tightly, kissing the top of my head.
Very strange.
Vegas,
time
tomorrow.
in our
It is
lives,
then.
and,
Sleepily, I raise my head.
strange. I mean,
I don't think my parents would be very happy with that.
What we're going
He
through
thrums
now
his fingertips up and down my naked back, caressing me gently. What do you want, Anastasia? Vegas? A big wedding with all the trimmings? Tell me. Not big, just friends and family. I gaze up at him, moved by the quiet entreaty in his glowing gray eyes. What does he want? Okay. He nods. Where? I shrug. Could we do it here? He asks tentatively. Your folks' place? Would they mind? He snorts. My mother would be in seventh heaven. Okay, here. I'm sure my mom and dad would prefer that. He strokes my hair. Could I be any happier? So we've established where. Now, the when. Surely you should ask your mother. Christian's smile dips. She can have a month. That's it. I want you too much to wait any longer. Christian, you have me. You've had me for a while. But okay, a month it is. I kiss his chest, a soft, chaste kiss, and smile up at him. You'll burn, Christian whispers in my ear, startling me from my doze. Only for you. I give him my sweetest smile. The late afternoon sun has shifted, and I am under its full glare. He smirks, and in one swift move pulls my sun lounger into the shade of the parasol. Out of the Mediterranean sun, Mrs. Gray. Thank you for your altruism, Mr. Gray. My pleasure, Mrs. Gray. And I'm not being altruistic at all. If you burn, I won't be able to touch you. He raises an eyebrow, his eyes shining with mirth, and my heart expands. But I suspect you know that, and you're laughing at me. Would I? I gasp, feigning innocence. Yes, you would, and you do, often. It's one of the many things I love about you. He leans down and kisses me, playfully biting my lower lip. I was hoping you'd rub me down with more sunscreen. I pout against his lips. Mrs. Gray, it's a dirty job, but that's an offer I can't refuse. Sit up, he orders, his voice husky. I do as I'm told, and with slow, meticulous strokes from strong and supple fingers, he coats me in sunscreen. You really are very lovely. I'm a lucky man. He murmurs as his fingers skim over my breasts, spreading the lotion. Yes, you are, Mr. Gray. I gaze coyly up at him through my lashes. Modesty becomes you, Mrs. Gray. Turn over. I want to do your back. Smiling, I roll over, and he undoes the back strap of my hideously expensive bikini. How would you feel if I went topless, like the other women on the beach? I ask. Displeased, he says without hesitation. I'm not very happy about you wearing so little right now. He leans down and whispers in my ear. Don't push your luck. Is that a challenge, Mr. Gray? No, it's a statement of fact, Mrs. Gray. I sigh and shake my head. Oh, Christian, my possessive, jealous, control freak Christian. When he's finished, he slaps my behind. You'll do, wench. His ever-present, ever-active BlackBerry buzzes. I frown, and he smirks. My eyes only, Mrs. Gray. He raises his eyebrow in playful warning, slaps my backside once more, and sits back down on his lounger to take the call. My inner goddess purrs. Maybe tonight we could do some kind of floor show for his eyes only. She smirks knowingly, arching a brow. I grin at the thought and drift back into my afternoon siesta.
Readily available, so it wasn't all about necessarily.
Mamzella, à Perrier pour moi, à Coca-Cola Light pour ma femme, s'il vous plaît. Et quoi quelque chose à manger? Laissez mes vols à carte.
Fruit on the way.
Christian speaking fluent French wakes me. My eyelashes flutter in the glare of the sun, and I find Christian watching me while a liveried young woman walks away, her tray held aloft, her high blonde ponytail swinging provocatively. Thirsty? He asks. Yes, I mutter sleepily. I could watch you all day. Tired? I flush. I didn't get much sleep last night. Me neither. He grins, puts down his BlackBerry, and stands, visible beneath. Christian takes his shorts off, stepping out of his flip-flops. I lose my train of thought. Converse with me. He holds out his hand while I look up at him, dazed. I squeal. He chucked, only in the sea, baby. On the beach watch with that bemused disinterest so typical, I now realize, of the French, as Christian carries me to the sea, laughing, and wades in. I clasped my arms around his neck. You wouldn't, I say breathlessly, trying to stifle my giggling. He grins. Oh, Anna, baby, have you learned nothing in the short time we've known each other? He kisses me, and I seize my opportunity, running my fingers through his hair, grasping 2 handfuls and kissing him back, while invading his mouth with my tongue. He inhales sharply and leans back, eyes smoky but wary. I know your game, he whispers, and slowly sinks into the cool, clear water, taking me with him as his lips find mine once more. The chilled Mediterranean is soon forgotten as I wrap myself around my husband. I thought you wanted to swim, I murmur against his mouth. You are very distracting. Christian grazes his teeth along my lower lip, but I'm not sure I want the good people of Monte Carlo to see my wife in the throes of passion. I run my teeth along his jaw, his stubble tickly against my tongue, not caring a dime for the good people of Monte Carlo. Anna, he groans. He wraps my ponytail around his wrist and tugs gently, tilting my head back, exposing my throat. He trails kisses from my ear down my neck. Shall I take you in the sea? He breathes. Yes, I whisper. Christian pulls away and gazes down at me, his eyes warm, wanting, and amused. Mrs. Gray, you're insatiable and so brazen. What sort of monster have I created? A monster fit for you. Would you have me any other way? I'll take you any way I can get you. You know that. But not right now. Not with an audience. He jerks his head toward the shore. What? Sure enough, several sunbathers on the beach have abandoned their indifference and now regard us with interest. Suddenly, Christian grabs me around my waist and launches me into the air, letting me fall into the water and sink beneath the waves to the soft sand below. I surface, coughing, spluttering, and giggling. Christian! I scold, glaring at him. I thought we were going to make love in the sea and chalk up yet another first. He bites his lower lip to stifle his amusement. I splash him, and he splashes me right back. We have all night, he says, grinning like a fool. Laters, baby. He dives beneath the sea and surfaces 3 feet away from me. Then, in a fluid, graceful crawl, swims away from the shore, away from me. Ah! Playful, tantalizing 50. I shield my eyes from the sun as I watch him go. He's such a tease. What can I do to get him back? While I swim back to the shore, I contemplate my options. At the sun lounges, our drinks have arrived, and I take a quick sip of Diet Coke. Christian is a faint speck in the distance. I lie down on my front and, fumbling with the straps, take my bikini top off and toss it casually onto Christian's sun lounger. There. See how brazen I can be, Mr. Gray? Put this in your pipe and smoke it. I shut my eyes and let the sun warm my skin, warm my bones, and I drift away under its heat, my thoughts turning to my wedding day.
Every battle, every march, every campaign, I believe is
Kiss
different.
the bride.
Certainly,
Finery.
history teacher.
My mom, Ray, Bob, and the Grays are all applauding. Even Kate, my maid of honor, who looks stunning in pale pink as she stands beside Christian's best man, his brother, Elliot. Who knew that even Elliot could scrub up so well? All wear huge, beaming smiles, except Grace, who weeps graciously into a dainty white handkerchief. Ready to party, Mrs. Gray? Christian murmurs, giving me his shy smile. I melt. He looks divine in a simple black tux with silver waistcoat and tie. He's so dashing. Ready as I'll ever be. I grin, a totally goofy smile on my face. Later, the wedding party is in full swing. Eric and Grace have gone to town. They had the tent set up again and beautifully decorated in pale pink, silver, and ivory, with its sides open facing the bay. We have been blessed with fine weather, and the late afternoon sun shines over the water. There's a dance floor at one end of the tent, a lavish buffet at the other. Ray and my mother are dancing and laughing with each other. I feel bittersweet watching them together. I hope Christian and I last longer. I don't know what I'd do if he left me. Marry in haste, repent at leisure. The saying haunts me. Kate is beside me, looking so beautiful in her long silk gown. She glances at me and frowns. Hey, this is supposed to be the happiest day of your life, she scolds. It is, I whisper. Oh, Anna, what's wrong? Are you watching your mom and Ray? I nod sadly. They're happy. Happier apart. You're having doubts? Kate asks, alarmed. No, not at all. It's just, I love him so much. I freeze, unable or unwilling to articulate my fears. Anna, it's obvious he adores you. I know you had an unconventional start to your relationship, but I can see how happy you've both been over the past month. She grasps my hands, squeezing them. Besides, it's too late now, she adds with a grin. I giggle. Trust Kate to point out the obvious. She pulls me into a Catherine Kavanaugh special hug. Anna, you'll be fine. And if he hurts one hair on your head, he'll have me to answer to. Releasing me, she grins at whoever is behind me. Hi, baby. Christian puts his arms around me, surprising me, and kisses my temple. Kate, he acknowledges. He is still cool toward her even after 6 weeks. Hello again, Christian. I'm off to find your best man, who happens to be my best man, too. With a smile to us both, she heads over to Elliot, who is drinking with her brother Ethan and our friend Jose. Time to go, Christian murmurs. Already? This is the first party I've been to where I don't mind being the center of attention. I turn in his arms to face him. You deserve to be. You look stunning, Anastasia. So do you. He smiles, his expression heating. This beautiful dress becomes you. This old thing? I blush shyly and pull on the fine lace trim of the simple, fitted wedding dress designed for me by Kate's mother. I love that the lace is just off the shoulder, demure yet alluring, I hope. He bends and kisses me. Let's go. I don't want to share you with all these people anymore. Can we leave our own wedding? Baby, it's our party, and we can do whatever we want. We've cut the cake, and right now, I'd like to whisk you away and have you all to myself. I giggle. You have me for a lifetime, Mr. Gray. I'm very glad to hear that, Mrs. Gray. Oh, there you two are. Such lovebirds. I groan inwardly. Grace's mother has found us. Christian, darling, one more dance with your grandma? Christian purses his lips. Of course, grandmother. And you, beautiful Anastasia, go and make an old man happy. Dance with Theo. Theo, Mrs. Trevelyan? Grandpa Trevelyan. And I think you can call me Grandma. Now, you two seriously need to get working on my great-grandkids. I won't last too much longer. She gives us both a simpering smile. Christian blinks at her in horror. Come, grandmother, he says, hurriedly taking her hand and leading her to the dance floor. He glances back at me, practically pouting, and rolls his eyes. Laters, baby. As I walk toward Grandpa Trevelyan, Jose accosts me. I won't ask you for another dance. I think I monopolized too much of your time on the dance floor as it is. I'm happy to see you happy, but I'm serious, Hannah. I'll be here if much of your time on the dance floor as it is. I'm happy to see you happy, but I'm serious, Hannah. I'll be here if and don't take your hair down either, he murmurs darkly. But no buts, Anastasia. You look beautiful, and I want to be the one to undress you. Oh, I frown. He orders. You'll need them. Taylor. Okay. What has he got planned? He hasn't told me where we're going. In fact, I don't think anyone knows where we're going. Neither Mia nor Kate has managed to inveigle the information out of him. I turn to where my mother and Kate are hovering nearby. I'm not changing. What? My mother says. Christian doesn't want me to. I shrug as if this should explain everything. Her brow furrows briefly. You didn't promise to obey. She reminds me tactfully. Kate tries to disguise her snort as a cough. I narrow my eyes at her. Neither she nor my mother have any idea of the fight Christian and I had about that. I don't want to rehash that argument. Jeez, can my 50 shades sulk and have nightmares? The memory is sobering. I know, Mom, but he likes the stress, and I want to please him. Her expression softens. Kate rolls her eyes and tactfully moves away to leave us alone. You look so lovely, darling. Carla gently tugs at a loose tendril of my hair and strokes my chin. I am so proud of you, honey. You're going to make Christian a very happy man. She pulls me into a hug. Oh, Mom. I can't believe how grown up you look right now. Beginning a new life. Just remember that men are from a different planet, and you'll be fine. I giggle. Christian is from a different universe. If only she knew. Thanks, Mom. Ray joins us, smiling sweetly at both Mom and me. You made a beautiful baby girl, Carla, he says, his eyes glowing with pride. He looks so dapper in his black tux and pale pink waistcoat. Tears prick the back of my eyes. Oh no, so far I have managed not to cry. And you watched her and helped her grow up, right? Carla's voice is wistful, and I love every single minute. One hell of a bride. Puts the same loose strand of hair behind my ear. Oh, Dad! I stifle a sob, and he hugs me in his brief, awkward way. You'll make one hell of a wife, he whispers, his voice hoarse. When he releases me, Christian is back at my side. Ray shakes his hand warmly. Look after my girl, Christian. I fully intend to, Ray. Carla. He nods at my step, shout good luck and congratulations, and shower us with rice. Waiting with smiles and hugs at the end of the arch are Grace and Carrick. They hug and kiss us both in turn. Grace is emotional again as we bid them hasty goodbyes. Taylor waiting to whisk away in the outer UV. As Grace holds the car door open for me, I turn and toss my bouquet of white and pink roses into the crowd of young women that has gathered. Me, triumphant, holds it aloft, grinning from ear to ear. I slide into the SUV, laughing at his audacious catch. Christian bends to gather the hem of my dress. Once I'm safely in, he bids the waiting crowd farewell. Taylor holds the car door open for him. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, Taylor, Christian replies as he seats himself beside me. As Taylor pulls away, our wedding guests shower the vehicle with rice. Christian grasps my hand and kisses my knuckles. So far, so good, Mrs. Gray. So far, so wonderful, Mr. Gray. Where are we going? Seatuck, he says simply, and smiles a sphinx-like smile. What is he planning? Taylor does not head for the departure terminal as I expect, but through a security gate and directly onto the tarmac. What? And then I see her, Christian's jet, Gray Enterprises Holdings, Inc., in large blue lettering across her fuselage. Don't tell me you're misusing company property again. Oh, I hope so, Anastasia. Christian grins. Taylor halts the Audi at the foot of the steps leading up to the plane and leaps out to open Christian's door. They have a brief discussion, then Christian opens my door, and rather than stepping back to give me room to climb out, he leans in and lifts me. Whoa, what are you doing? I squeak, carrying you over the threshold, he says. Oh, isn't that supposed to be at home? He carries me effortlessly up the steps, and Taylor follows with my small suitcase. He leaves it on the threshold of the plane before returning to the Audi. Inside the cabin, I recognize Stefan, Christian's pilot, in his uniform. Welcome aboard, sir. Mrs. Gray? He grins. Christian puts me down and shakes Stefan's hand. Beside Stefan stands a dark-haired woman in her, early 30s? She's also in uniform. Congratulations to you both, Stefan continues. Thank you, Stefan. Anastasia, you know Stefan. He's our captain today, and this is First Officer Bailey. She blushes as Christian introduces her and blinks rapidly. I want to roll my eyes. Another female completely captivated by my too handsome for his own good husband. Delighted to meet you, gushes Bailey. I smile kindly at her. After all, he is mine. All preparations complete? Christian asks them both as I glance around the cabin. The interior is all pale maple wood and pale cream leather. It's lovely. Another young woman in uniform stands at the other end of the cabin, a very pretty brunette. We have the all clear. Weather is good from here to Boston. Boston? Turbulence? Not before Boston. There's a weather front over Shannon that might give us a rough ride. Shannon? Ireland? I see. Well, I hope to sleep through it all, says Christian, matter-of-factly. Sweet? We'll get underway, sir, Stefan says. We'll leave you in the capable care of Natalia, your flight attendant. Christian glances in her direction and frowns, returns to Stefan with a smile. Excellent, he says. Taking my hand, he leads me to one of the sumptuous leather seats. There must be about 12 of them in total. Sit, he says as he removes his jacket and undoes his fine silver brocade vest. We sit in two single seats facing each other with a small, highly polished table between us.
expert
Welcome
military
aboard,
men.
sir, ma'am,
However,
and
as we discovered,
congratulations.
upon the death
Natalia
of
is at our
Philip
side,
II,
offering us
members
both
of
a glass of
Hellenic
pink
League,
champagne.
including
Thank you,
Thebes,
Christian
decided to
says,
revolt
and she
against
smiles
the
politely
new
at us and retreats to the
experience.
galley.
King
Here's to
Alexander,
a happy married life,
which is a
Anastasia.
familiar thing for
Christian
a lot
raises
of
his
new
glass to
monarchs
mine,
of this
and we
time
clink.
to
The
contend.
champagne is delicious.
The death
Bollinger?
of Alexander the
I
Great
ask.
was no
The same.
different.
The first time I drank this, it was out of teacups. I grin. I remember that day well. Your graduation. Where are we going? I'm unable to contain my curiosity any longer.
His name,
Shannon,
and
Christian
Antipater.
says, his eyes alight with excitement. He looks like a small boy. In Ireland? We're going to Ireland?
As a national leader,
To refuel, he
being
adds,
an official
teasing.
monarch.
Then, I
Antipater
prompt.
defeats the
His
Athenian
grin
alliance,
broadens and he shakes
taking
his
the
head.
political
Christian?
situation a step further
London,
than those before him
he says,
by abolishing
gazing intently
the
at me,
Athenian democracy
trying to gauge my
and putting
reaction.
in place
I
an
gasp.
oligarchical
Holy
rule
cow!
with a Macedonian
I thought
garrison.
maybe we'd be going to New York
Many
or
of the
Aspen
citizens
or maybe the
of many of the
Caribbean.
Greek lands
I
were
can hardly
exiled,
believe it.
as
My
Antipater
lifetime
made an
ambition
definite
has
attempt
been to visit
strip
England.
these troublesome
I'm
monarchs
lit
of
up
their
from within,
identities,
incandescent with
and
happiness.
legacies.
Then
The
Paris.
Hellenic League
What?
was disbanded,
Then the
its
south of
members
France.
completely
Whoa!
in their nature.
I know you've always
For
dreamed
one
of going to
Athenian
Europe,
statesman
he says
who
softly.
influentially
I want to
encouraged
make your
the
dreams
Athenians to
come true,
rebel against the
Anastasia.
Macedonians on more than
You
one occasion,
are my dreams come true,
this
Christian.
occasion was
Back at you,
Demosthenes,
Mrs.
the
Gray.
man who we
He
spoke of
whispers.
in episode
Oh
17.
my. Buckle
Antipater
up.
had no
I
interest
grin
in
and do
allowing
as I'm told.
Demosthenes to
As the plane
remain
taxis out onto the
360
runway,
back
we
in
sip our champagne,
So
grinning inanely at each other.
had to flee,
I can't believe
committing
it.
suicide
At 22
to
years
avoid
old, I'm
his
finally
eventual
leaving the
capture.
United States and going to Europe. To London, followed by roast partridge with a green bean salad
One
and
of
dauphinoise
Alexander's
potatoes,
ladies was a
all
man
cooked
called
and served
Ptolemy.
by the ever-efficient
He played
Natalia.
an important role in
Dessert, Mr.
Alexander the
Gray?
Great's
She
Persian
asks.
campaigns.
He shakes his
There
head
were
and
many
runs his
other
finger
important
across his
military
bottom lip
generals and
as he looks
statesmen
questioningly
who
at me,
accompanied
his
Alexander the
expression
Great
dark
before his
and
death,
unreadable.
and they were all
No,
keen
thank
to
you,
see whether they
I
could
murmur,
benefit
unable to break eye contact
the
with him.
king's death.
His lips curl up in a small,
It was
secret
decided
smile,
at a
and
conference
Natalia
called the
retreats.
Partition of Babylon
Good,
that the
he
main
murmurs.
military officers
I'd rather
should
planned
become
on having
the new
you for
satraps
dessert.
of the Macedonian
Oh,
Persian Empire,
here?
and Ptolemy
Come,
was
he
rewarded
says,
with the satrapy
rising from the
of
table and
Egypt.
offering me his hand.
Ptolemy
He leads me to the
appears
back
to
of
have
the cabin.
embraced his new role and
There's a
declared
bathroom
himself
here.
Pharaoh
He points to a
Ptolemy
small door,
I,
then leads me on down a short
This was a
corridor
key
and through a
reason
door at the
why
end.
Alexander the Great's body
Jeez, a
ended up
bedroom.
in a tomb.
The cabin is cream and maple wood, and the small double bed is covered in gold and taupe
One of
cushions.
Alexander the
It
Great's
looks
generals
very comfortable.
was a man called
Christian turns and
Perdiccas,
pulls me into his arms,
of a
gazing
noble
down at
family
me.
of
I thought
Macedonia.
we'd spend our wedding night at
Perdiccas
35,000 feet.
would emerge from the
It's
partition
something
of
I've never
Babylon
done
as
before.
the regent
Another
mentally
first.
challenged
I gape at him, my heart pounding. The Mile High Club. I've heard about this.
Perdiccas may have felt
But
like
first I have to get you out of this fabulous dress.
strong will to
Run
have
around.
connections against
His
their own.
voice is low, authoritative for his touch. After our long,
Perdiccas,
tiring, but
determined this
exciting
as a
day,
direct challenge
I
against
want
his
him.
position.
All of
Believed
him.
Ptolemy, with the
You have
valuable
such
satrapy of
beautiful hair,
Egypt,
Anna.
could endeavor to
His mouth is close to my ear and I feel his breath, though his lips don't touch me. When my hair is free of pins, he runs his fingers through it, gently massaging my scalp. Oh my. I close my eyes and savor the sensation. His fingers travel on down, and he tugs, tilting my head back to expose my throat. You're mine, from shoulder to shoulder, following the lace edge of my dress. I shiver in anticipation. It's on my back, above the first button on my dress. So beautiful,
However, by
he
this time,
says as he deftly undoes the first button.
very old
You have made me the happiest man alive today. With infinite slowness, he unfastens each button all the way down my back. I love you so
You know what
much.
that is? Ice cream.
Trailing kisses from the nape of my neck to the edge of my shoulder. Between each kiss, he murmurs,
Another Macedonian of
one murmurs,
Another Macedonian of nobles who has been a trusted military commander of Alexander the Great was a man called Antigonus. After Alexander the Great's astonishing victory at the Battle of Issus,
each word is
during his
intoxicating.
Persian campaigns,
I close my eyes and tilt my head,
granted the
giving him easier
sanctuary
access to my
of
neck,
Phrygia,
and I fall further under the spell that is Christian Grey,
covered the
my
Battle
husband.
of Issus in episode 19.
He whispers once more. He peels my dress down my arms so that it pools at my feet in a cloud of ivory silk and lace.
Phrygia.
Turn around,
He would also
he
have his
whispers,
differences
his voice suddenly hoarse. I do so, and he
Macedonian
gasps.
Empire.
I'm dressed in a tight, blush pink satin corset with garter straps, matching lacy briefs, and white silk stockings. Christian's eyes travel greedily down my body, but he says nothing. He just gazes at me, his eyes wide with want. You like? I whisper, aware of the shy blush creeping across my cheeks. More than like, baby. You look sensational. Here. He holds out his hand and, taking it, I step out of my dress. Still, he murmurs, and without taking his darkening eyes off mine, he runs his middle finger over my breasts, following the line of my corset. My breath shallows, and he repeats the journey over my breasts once more, his tantalizing fingers sending tingles down my spine. He stops and twirls his index finger in the air, indicating that he wants me to turn around. For him, right now, I'd do anything. Stop, he says. I'm facing the bed, away from him. His arm encircles my waist, pulling me against him, and he nuzzles my neck. Gently, he cups my breasts, toying with them, while his thumbs circle over my nipples so that they strain against the fabric of my corset. Mine, he whispers. Yours, I breathe. Leaving my breasts bereft, he runs his hands down my stomach, over my belly, and down to my thighs, his thumbs skimming my sex. I stifle a moan. His fingers skate down each garter, and with his usual dexterity, he simultaneously unhooks each one from my stockings. His hands travel around to my behind. He breathes, as his hands spread across my backside, the tips of his fingers brushing my sex. Ah! His hands travel down the backs of my thighs, and once more he unclips my garters. Leaning down, he pulls back the cover on the bed. Sit down. In his thrall, I do as I'm told, and he kneels at my feet and gently tugs off each of my white bridal Jimmy Choos. He grasps the top of my left stocking and slowly peels it off, running his thumbs down my leg. He repeats the process with my other stocking. This is like unwrapping my Christmas presents. He smiles up at me through his long, dark lashes. A present you've had already. He frowns in admonishment. Oh no, baby. This time, it's really mine. Christian, I've been yours since I said yes. I scoot forward, cupping his beloved face in my hands. I'm yours. I will always be yours, husband of mine. Now, I think you're wearing too many clothes. I bend to kiss him, and suddenly he leans up, kisses my lips, and grasps my head with his hands, his fingers threading into my hair. Anna, he breathes. Why, Anna? His lips claim mine once more, his tongue invasively persuasive. Close, I whisper, our breath mingling as I push back his vest and he struggles out of it, releasing me for a moment. He pauses, gazing at me, eyes wide, eyes wanting. Let me, please. My voice is soft and cajoling. I want to undress my husband, my 50. He sits back on his heels, and leaning forward, I grasp his tie, his silver gray tie, my favorite tie, and slowly undo it and pull it free. He raises his chin to let me tackle the top button of his white shirt. Then, once it's undone, I move on to his cuffs. He's wearing platinum cufflinks, engraved with an entwined A and C, my wedding present to him. When I've removed them, he takes the cufflinks from me and fists them in his hand. Then, he kisses his fist and shoves them into his pants pocket. Mr. Gray, so romantic. For you, Mrs. Gray, hearts and flowers, always. I take his hand and, glancing up through my lashes, kiss his plain platinum wedding ring. He groans and closes his eyes. Anna, he whispers, and my name is a prayer. Reaching up to his second shirt button and mirroring him from earlier, I plant a soft kiss on his chest as I undo each of them and whisper between each kiss. You make me so happy. I love you. He groans, and in one swift move, he clasps me around the waist and lifts me onto the bed, following me down on it. His lips find mine, his hands curling around my head, holding me, stilling me, as our tongues glory in each other. Abruptly, Christian kneels up, leaving me breathless and wanting more. You are so beautiful. Why? He runs his hands down my legs and grasps my left foot. You have such lovely legs. I want to kiss every inch of them, starting here. He presses his lips against my big toe and then grazes the pad with his teeth. Everything south of my waistline convulses. His tongue glides up my instep, and his teeth skin my heel and up to my ankle. He trails kisses up the inside of my calf, soft, wet kisses. I wriggle beneath him. Still, Mrs. Gray, he warns, and suddenly he flips me onto my stomach and continues his leisurely journey with his mouth up the backs of my legs, my thighs, my behind. And then he stops. I groan. Please. I want naked. He murmurs, and slowly unhooks my corset, one hook at a time. When it's flat on the bed beneath me, he runs his tongue up the length of my spine. Christian, please. What do you want, Mrs. Gray? His words are soft and close to my ear. He's almost lying on top of me. I can feel him hard against my behind. You, and I, my love, my life, he whispers, and before I know it, he's flipped me onto my back. He stands swiftly and in one efficient move dispenses with his pants and boxer briefs, so that he's gloriously naked and looming large and ready over me. The small cabin is eclipsed by his dazzling beauty and his want and need of me. He leans down and peels off my panties, then gazes at me. Mine, he mouths. Please, I beg, and he grins. A salacious, wicked, tempting, all 50 grin. He crawls back onto the bed and trails kisses up my right leg this time, until he reaches the apex of my thighs. He pushes my legs wider apart. Ah, wife of mine, he murmurs, and then his mouth is on me. I close my eyes and surrender to his oh-so-adroit tongue. My hands fist in his hair as my hips swing and sway, slave to his rhythm, then back off the small bed. He grabs my hips to still me, but doesn't stop the delicious torture. I'm close, so close. Christian, I moan. Not yet.
Antigenis,
He breathes,
Susiana.
and he moves up my body,
Seleucus,
his tongue
be
dipping into my
recognized
navel.
as the satrap
No!
of Babylonia.
You don't
Damn.
listen.
I sense his
Eumenes,
smile against my belly as
satrap
his
of
journey continues
Cappadocia,
north.
victor at the
So
battle of the
patient, Mrs.
Hellespont,
Gray.
and
We have
ally
until we
of the
touch down
murder
on the
of
Emerald
Perdiccas,
Isle.
was removed
Reverentially,
from
he
his
kisses my breasts and tugs my left nipple between his lips.
upon his capture.
Gazing up at me, his eyes are dark like a tropical storm as he teases me.
Cassander,
Oh my, I'd forgotten.
Antipater's regency did not last long.
Husband,
He was
I
very
want
elderly
you.
for this time,
Please.
having reached
He looms up
ripe
over
old
me,
age.
his body covering mine, resting his weight on his
On his
elbows.
deathbed,
He runs his nose down mine, and I run my hands down his strong, supple back to his fine, fine backside. Mrs. Gray,
Antipater did not do this though, for
we
whatever
ain't
reason.
pleased.
He named
His lips
another
brush.
Macedonian general
I love
called
you.
Polyperchus
I love you
as
too.
the new regent of the
Eyes
empire.
open. I want to see.
It may be that
Christian!
Antipater was trying to
I
protect his
cry
son
as he
from
slowly
thankless,
sinks into me.
frankly dangerous
Anna.
task
Oh,
of imperial
Anna.
regency.
He breathes.
But
And he
Cassander
starts
was
to
not
move.
concerned about that and believed
What
that
the
he
hell
had
do you
the
think you're
right
doing?
to take
Christian
on the
shouts,
task.
waking me from my very
So
pleasant dream.
Cassander
He's
would have to
standing
make
all
moves
wet and
against
beautiful at the end of my
Polyperchus
sun
by
lounge
allying
and glaring down
his
at me.
father's trusted
What have I
ally,
done?
Antigonus.
Oh no, I'm lying on my back.
Eumenes, who had been
Crap,
run out of
crap,
his satrapy after
And
the
he's
death
mad.
of Perdiccas,
Shit,
was a
he's
natural
really
enemy
mad.
of Antigonus. So we should not be surprised to see him side
Chapter
with
2.
Polyperchus.
I am suddenly very awake. My erotic dreams were gone. I was on my front. I must have turned over in my sleep. I whisper weakly in my defense. His eyes blaze with fury. He reaches down, scoops up my bikini top from his sun lounger, and tosses it at me. Put this on, he hisses. Christian, no one is looking. Trust me, they're looking. I'm sure Taylor and the security crew are enjoying the show. He snarls. Holy shit. Why do I keep forgetting about them? I grasp my breasts in panic, hiding them. Ever since Charlie Tango's sabotaged demise, we are constantly shadowed by damned security. Yes, Christian snarls. And some sleazy fucking paparazzi could get a shot of you too. Do you want to be all over the cover of Star magazine? Naked this time? Shit, the paparazzi. Fuck. As I hurriedly scramble into my top, all thumbs, the color drains from my face. I shudder. The unpleasant memory of being besieged by the paparazzi outside Seattle Independent Publishing after our engagement was leaked comes unwelcome to mind. All part of the Christian Grey package. L'audition. Christian snaps at the passing waitress. We're going, he says to me. Now? Yes, now. Oh shit. He's not to be argued with. He pulls on his shorts, even though his trunks are dripping wet, then his gray t-shirt. The waitress is back in a moment with his credit card and the check. Reluctantly, I wriggle into my turquoise sundress and step into my flip-flops. Once the waitress has left, Christian snatches up his book and BlackBerry and masks his fury behind mirrored aviator sunglasses. He's bristling with tension and anger. Please don't be mad at me, I whisper, taking his book and BlackBerry from him and placing them in my backpack. Too late for that, he says quietly, too quietly. Come. Taking my hand, he signals up to Taylor and his two sidekicks, the French security officers Philippe and Gaston. Weirdly, they are identical twins. They have been patiently watching us and everyone else on the beach from where the motorboat and jet ski belonging to the fair lady are moored. As Christian unties the jet ski, I hand my backpack to him. I glance nervously up at him, but like Christian, his expression. I flush, thinking about what he's seen on the beach. Here you go, Mrs. Gray. Taylor passes me a life vest from the motorboat, and I dutifully put it on. Why am I the only one who has to wear a life jacket? Christian and Taylor exchange some
However,
kind of
in
look.
looting of the army
Geez, is he
menace
angry with Taylor
during the
too?
second battle,
Christian
turned
then
out
checks
to
the
be a
straps on my
serious
life
issue.
jacket,
Due to
cinching the
fact
middle
that
one
much of the
tightly.
treasured possessions of the
You do,
soldiers,
he
including
mutters
their
sullenly,
actual families
still
as
not
well,
turning to look at
were
me.
with the enemy.
And I put my arms around him.
After
This is
consultation
my
between the
favorite
highest
part of
members of
traveling by jet
Antigona's
ski.
council,
I hug him closely, my nose nuzzling into his back, marveling that there was a time when he would not have tolerated me touching him this way.
were Antigenis,
Christian,
Pithon, and
please.
Seleucus.
He stiffens,
Antigenis
studied,
allied himself
he
to
says,
Eumenes as a
his
commander
tone
of his
softer.
army, and as
I
such,
kiss his back and rest my
Antigonus
cheek against
also
him, looking
had
back
him
toward the
to
dock where a few holiday makers have gathered to watch the show. Christian turns the key and the motor roars to life. With one twist of the accelerator, the jet ski bucks forward and speeds across the cool, dark water, through the marina and out to the center of the harbor toward the fair lady. I hold him tighter. I love this. It's so exciting. Every muscle in Christian's lean frame is evident as I cling to him. Taylor pulls alongside the motorboat. Christian glances at him, then accelerates again, and we shoot forward, whipping over the top of the water like an expertly tossed pebble. Aspiration and heads straight to the yacht, while Christian shoots past the fair lady and heads out toward the open water. The sea spray is splashing us, the warm wind buffeting my face and flaying my ponytail crazily around me. This is so much fun. Maybe the thrill of this ride will dispel Christian's bad mood. I can't see his face, but I know he's enjoying himself, carefree, acting his age for a change. He steers in a huge semicircle, and I study the shoreline, the boats in the marina, the mosaic of yellow, white, and sand-colored offices and apartments, and the craggy mountains behind. It looks so disorganized, not the regimented blocks that I am used to, but so picturesque. Christian glances over his shoulder at me, and there's a ghost of a smile playing on his lips. Again? He shouts over the noise of the engine. I nod enthusiastically. His answering grin is dazzling, and he opens the throttle and speeds around the fair lady and on out to sea once more. And I think I'm forgiven. Pop the sun, Christian says mildly as he undoes my life vest. I anxiously try to assess his mood. We are on deck aboard the yacht, and one of the stewards is standing quietly nearby, waiting for my life vest. Christian passes it to him. His voice is soft. You know why. What is he thinking? 2 gin and tonics, please, and some nuts and olives, he says to the steward, who nods and quickly vanishes. You think I'm going to punish you? Christian's voice is silky. Do you want to? Yes. How? I'll think of something. Maybe when you've had your drink. And it's a sensual threat. I swallow, and my inner goddess squints from her sun lounger, where she's trying to catch rays with a silver reflector fanned out at her neck. Christian frowns once more. You want to be? How does he know? Depends, I mutter, flushing. On what? He hides his smile. If you want to hurt me or not. His mouth presses into a hard line. Humor forgotten. He leans forward and kisses my forehead. Anastasia, you're my wife, not my sub. I don't ever want to hurt you. You should know that by now. Just don't take your clothes off in public. I don't want you naked all over the tabloids. You don't want that, and I'm sure your mom and Ray don't want that either. Oh, Ray. Holy shit. He'd have a coronary. What was I thinking? I mentally castigate myself. The steward appears with our drinks and snacks and places them on the table. Sit, Christian commands. I do as he says and settle into a director's chair. Christian takes a seat beside me and passes me a gin and Cheers, Miss Carefully. His mood
Cassander,
unreadable.
seemingly
It's
understood
very
that his
frustrating.
power may come
I don't
under
vision of him in his tux and
Like
silver
Crispy.
waistcoat comes to mind.
This
His
from
eyes
Tom
burning with
Tarantino
sincerity
and
as he
Polly
gazes
Burke,
down at me during our wedding ceremony.
a new king for the empire.
All that is mine is
Illegitimate
now
child
yours,
of Alexander
he
the
says,
Great.
his voice ringing out clearly.
Massive.
Going from
The
nothing
outcome
to...
was that
I wave my hand to indicate our opulent surroundings. To everything. You'll get used to it. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Taylor appears on deck. Sir, you have a call. Christian frowns but takes the proffered BlackBerry. Gray, he snaps and rises from his seat to stand at the bow of the yacht. I gaze out at the sea, tuning out his conversation with Roz, I think, his number 2. I am rich. Stinking rich. I have done nothing to earn this money. Just married a rich man. I shudder as my mind drifts back to our conversation about prenups. It was the Sunday after his birthday, and we were seated at the kitchen table enjoying a leisurely breakfast. All of us. Elliot, Kate, Grace, and I were debating the merits of bacon versus sausage, while Carrick and Christian read the Sunday paper.
So the empire was
Look at this!
obsolete.
Squeals Mia as she sets her netbook on the kitchen table in front of us. There's a gossipy item on the Seattle News website about you being engaged, Christian. Already? Grace says in surprise. Then her mouth purses as some obviously unpleasant thought crosses her mind. Christian frowns. Mia reads the column out loud. Word has reached us here at the News that Seattle's most eligible bachelor, the Christian Gray, has finally been snapped up and wedding bells are in the air. He's reading one hell of a prenup. Mia in the gray kitchen plunge all the blood drain from my face as I glance apprehensively at him. No, he mouths at me. Christian, Carrick says gently. I'm not discussing this again. He snaps at Carrick, who glances at me nervously and opens his mouth to say something. No prenup. Christian almost shouts at him and broodingly goes back to reading his paper, ignoring everyone else at the table. They look alternately at me and then him, then anywhere but at the two of us. Christian, I murmur, I'll sign anything you and Mr. Gray want. Jeez, it wouldn't be the first time I'll sign anything you and Mr. Gray want. Jeez, it wouldn't be the first time he's made me sign something. Christian looks up and glares at me. No, he snaps. I blanch once more. It's to protect you. Christian, Anna, I think you should discuss this in private. Grace admonishes us. Too. Anna, this is not about you, Carrick murmurs reassuringly. And please, call me Carrick. Christian narrows cold eyes at his father and my heart sinks. Hell, he's really mad. Everyone erupts into animated conversation, and Mia and Kate leap up to clear the table. I definitely prefer sausage, exclaims Elliot. I stare down at my knotted fingers. Crap. I hope Mr. and Mrs. Gray don't think I'm some kind of gold digger. Christian reaches over and grasps both my hands gently in one of his. Stop it. How does he know what I'm thinking? Ignore my dad, Christian says, so only I can hear him. He's really pissed about Elena. That stuff was all in his eyes bleak. Anastasia, if you leave me, you might as well take everything. You left me once before. The thought makes me sick. He snorts and shakes his head with mock disgust. Christian, anymore. No prenup. Not now. Here. And he's not mentioned it again. In fact, at every opportunity, he's trying to reassure me about his wealth. That
The
it's
Asian
mine,
lad
too.
said to Dom
I
Mesopotamia,
shudder as I recall the crazy shopping fest Christian demanded I go on with Caroline Acton,
despite any
the personal shopper from Neiman Marcus,
drinking
in preparation for this honeymoon.
paranoid
That's a ridiculous amount of money for 4 triangular scraps of material. You will get used to it. Christian interrupts my reverie as he resumes his place at the table.